Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking with you guys about a first thin board. Honey, I'm good. I could have another, but I probably should not. I gotta pay you a due to another. I will stay true. Okay everyone, so today I'm going to be doing my first video for this series on how to autism, and we're going to be talking about what is a first thin board and how it's worked for us. If you are new to my channel and you stumbled across this video, my name is May. I have a 6-year-old son named Caden with autism, and we've been using this method for about a year now. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, but my advice would be don't give up, just keep trying. You never know what could happen, and of course, as we all know, what may work for me may not work for you, but I am a big advocate on at least trying to give your child an opportunity to do certain things, even if you think that they can't. So this is what a first thin board looks like. I know this isn't a board, it's just a piece of paper, but there are some, you can make them a little bit more sturdier than this. You could use like a poster board, you could cut it out, you could use a piece of paper and then laminate it. However you want to do it, it's okay as long as you get the point across. So basically a first thin board, it is a visual support, and it does help children with autism or any child that may have communication challenges. It helps with transitions from the home to the school. If you're going out into the community, it helps them to, or teaches them to follow directions, learn new skills, motivates, and it really helps the child want to work for the then, if that makes any sense. And I really do think that it's a really good thing, and let's just go ahead and talk about it. So mine looks similar to this, and when you take a look at the first thin board, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's not a difficult thing at all. So the first is what it says. So the first is going to be something that the child does not want to do, or a non-preferred task. So if you want your child to sit down and eat, and I just put eat on here because my son doesn't like to eat healthy stuff, you could put that on there. Anything that they don't want to do, this is where the first goes, and that's showing them, okay, so first you got to brush your teeth, or first you got to eat. And so when you look at the then part right here, that's the reward. In other words, that's the reinforcer. And yeah, they're really excited to get this one. On mine, I do have the Marble Run toy because my son really, really loves the Marble Run. And he just enjoys it so much. But I want to make sure that I let you guys know it's very, very important to give the then, okay? Because if you don't, it's going to make it seem like the child is going to think that they were tricked. They're going to not trust this method. They're not going to want anything to do with this. So it's very important that as soon as they complete their task, immediately give them the reinforcement, or the reinforcer, or the then. Okay, so if I get Caden to eat and he eats great and he does a really good job for me, then I'm immediately going to give him what I told him that I would, because we have to build that trust with them. But yeah, you guys, I really do like these boards. I think that they work really, really well. And then also I want to add too that when you start out, you may want to start out with one non-preferred thing just to get your child, accustomed and acclimated to how this actually works. And then as time goes on, I mean, you could have like a list, maybe 2 to 3 things that you want them to do before they actually get the reinforcer. So yeah, I think these work really, really well. And then also, if you don't have time to make something like this, which by the way, you can go on Google, you can get these on Google, you can print them off online. They work really well, and like I said, you could have it laminated. I'm not sure who could laminate it for you, but that's always a possibility. But this is kind of what mine looks like as well. I have one like this. It doesn't have the first then on it. So if you're just starting out using these, you probably want to make sure that it does have the first then on there. But this is the material that you could use. This is what the lamination looks like. But I'm pretty sure we all know what that means. There are also, as far as like the pictures and where you can get the pictures, you can use so many things. You can use photos, you can use drawings, Google images, you can use text. And what I mean is on your first then. You can use pictures, I mean, whatever you want to use. Now, my speech therapist, or Caden's speech therapist, was nice enough to print off so many of these different tasks for me. And I'm so grateful that she did that. So make sure you ask your speech therapist if that's something that they could do. You never know. And see if they can get some of these pictures printed off for you. Like I have tablet. I just have so many speech therapy. So I would tell Caden, first we're going to go to speech therapy, and then, you know, we can go to school, or then you can have your tablet. And then if you don't have access to any of this stuff, then just, you know, send me an email or inbox me, and I can try to do what I can to help out. If you are a person who has a tablet like me, my husband did buy me a tablet for Christmas, and this tablet is strictly for me to help Caden, so I don't have any, you know, different apps or anything on here. But there are so many apps, you guys, that you can use to take pictures, as you guys can see right here. So first, I don't know if you guys can see that clear or not, but first is Caden's pajamas. So he is to put the pajamas on first, and then he's going to bed. So it's visual. And one thing that I learned about Caden is that he's a very visual learner. And so if your child is a visual learner, if they are a visual person, this is definitely something that I would try with your child, because it gives them pictures, and they are able to put things together through pictures, versus if you tell them to do something, they may not really understand it as much. So a lot of times I may put on here, because Caden has a problem not washing his hands after he go to the bathroom. So I may have, you know, first you go to the bathroom, then you need to wash your hands. And I may put this up in the bathroom. So for you guys out there, like I said, if you don't have access to any of this stuff, or a printer to print out your task, and you just need, and you would like to try this, and you have a phone or a tablet, you can definitely download the app. That is definitely a possibility. And the name of this app is called First and Then, which is right here. And it was only $1.99, which is fairly cheap. I mean, it wasn't, the price was pretty reasonable. And you have the option to take pictures. So whatever it is that you want to do, if you want to take a picture of your child going to speech therapy, first you're going to go to speech therapy, then you're going to go to school, you have that option right here on this app. And again, the name of the app is First and Then. Okay, you guys, so that is going to be the end of this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have any other questions about a First Then board, make sure you leave them in the description box, or your questions in the comment section, and I will try to answer them as soon as I can. I'll also leave a blog post on this as well if anyone wants to read further into a First Then board. I'm at mayevans.com. Thank you guys for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.